Cause I don't want the simple life. It's the fine things I like. I want my champagne all night with you. If you're feeling lucky tonight, better keep my fingers on ice. And if I want, I just might take you. Yeah, bitch, I'm ballin'.
What's good, Anxious Feet Squad? If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like button because it doesn't cost you guys a dime. Hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell so that you can know every time your girl posts a video. Good morning, everybody. It's been a while. Just got a lot going on. Oh my goodness. It's like I can't get my own mental illness under control because I have a child as well that has mental illness issues. And there's been a lot going on with her, and I'm just gonna fill you guys in on a little bit. She's been moved to a new school because of her behavior, and because they have a special program that are for kids like she is. So the transition has happened, and we're gonna see how that goes. So that kind of stops me from what I was doing to work on my mental illness. As you guys know, I have been telling you guys now that I have my mother and all that stuff. It has been hard for me to find a job, you know, to work because I take care of so many other people. And, of course, my mother can't be alone. So I was trying to find a job that works around every 1 hour. And the only thing I've come up with now is that I'm going to have to go back to working overnight. And I really hate that because I'm needed in the daytime. So that means that I would have to be up several hours and I would be lacking in sleep. So even if I work overnight, it would have to be like part-time. And if I work in the daytime, I've been trying to think of hours that work, and like nothing works with everybody else's hours. And I don't know if you people know that, but when you have like mental issues, if you're not staying busy, your mind is in overdrive. So I'm always thinking about stuff every minute of every day, and I fucking hate it. Like, I be wanting my mind to just shut up. Like, just shut up. So, it's like when I was working, my mind didn't do all that thinking. I was strictly worried about working. Then I know I had to get home, get the kids, get dinner started, all that stuff. But now it's like home front all day long, and it drives me insane. As you guys can see, that hair is growing back. It is actually growing back in the spots that it was not growing back in at first. So I'm super excited about that. I've been using the Kaleidoscope shampoo and conditioner, and I've been using the Do Grow Mega Thick Oil, a green oil. And if I remember, I'll show you guys, or I'll take a picture and I'll put it in on here so you guys can see it. But currently I'm in Burger King drive-thru right now. This is my mom's favorite. Anybody who knows personally knows that my mother is just in love with Burger King and these damn breakfast tacos, and it prevent me from doing any cooking this morning because I folded clothes last night and I need to put things away. I need to run the mop in my restroom and put my rugs back in the restroom. So I have a few things this morning that I want to do, and cooking breakfast is not fucking one of them. But I don't mind. On weekends, I don't mind doing the week sometimes, baby.
You got 2 junior burrito bacon and no fire sauce?
Yes.
Sauce? All right, and the small half, right?
Yes.
538. Will us okay with that?
No. I need to go to the eye doctor. It's time to go get some new prescriptions. I hope they don't adjust too much because I order a lot of glasses from Zulu. And so that means that all my glasses I've ordered for Zulu will be no good. So I'm wondering, can I like pay extra and like have my prescription adjusted? Thank you. Have a good day. I'm wondering if I could like pay extra and ship them back and have them adjust like my prescriptions out of all the glasses. I bought them 3 pair, I believe, from them. And I hate to get rid of my glasses. So I don't understand, how is it possible that my prescription changes all the time when I never go without my glasses? I physically can't see. So I mean, why would I not have on my freaking glasses? That's crazy work. Just nasty, nasty work. Oh, sheesh. So now I'm gonna go home and get her together. Let me see. I've been riding around for the last 2 days with my cousins in the car with me, and it's been really strange having him here. I'm supposed to be taking him to his baby mother. When he was alive, he used to always catch me in the awkwardest of places and ask me for rides, like drop him off here, drop him off there. And I used to be picking him up, dropping off, talking noise to him, smackaroo to him all the time when I dropped him off somewhere. So I guess him being in here in that form is kind of worrying me. I actually had my cousin I bought an urn necklace to have her put some ashes in for me as well. And I had it on the first day, and it seemed like my chest was tightening up. It was just the strangest thing. Like, my anxiety was really bothering me knowing that his ashes were in there, so I had to take that out. But now he has been, hold on a second, let me show you. He has been riding around in this car with me for 2 days, and I'm about to get him out of here and get him to his destination. Let me see. Here he is. And I guess just knowing that his ashes are in there is just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of bittersweet that, you know, he was such a sweetheart and so, you know, so giving and loving. Just knowing that's all of him that's left, I guess that's kind of bothering me that, that it's in here. So, today is Friday. I'm gonna see what time she get off, and I'm gonna try to get it to her for y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, my cousin Nordy was killed in April. It was a news clipping about it. He was actually walking at nighttime, and they said that they didn't see him, and he was hit by a couple of cars. I think that's probably the first time I told y'all about that. It's not really something that wants to be talked about, when you lose a loved one or you feel a type of way. I think maybe on social media when it first happened, there were people posting it, and I really got pissed off because I'm like, he has sibling sisters that, I feel like when somebody dies, you should respect the family. Like, don't give the family somebody time to post something. Because I feel like a lot of people just post certain stuff to get the comments of what people are saying, to get the prayers when you're not even immediate family. It's just crazy, wild. So I don't think I probably said anything to y'all when it first happened, but I've been riding around with him in here for 2 days, and normally when he rode with me in person, I took him right to his destination and got him hell out of my car, asking me 50,000 questions about the same thing over and over again. If you know him, you know him. If you didn't know him, you missed out because he was a sweet. So I actually was mad with one of my friends because she didn't come. My mind works a different way. I have not shared all of my mental illness with you guys, but you guys do know I have bipolar disorder. So I was actually mad with one of my friends because she did not come support me during that time. She didn't come to any of his services, and I felt like they were friends as well. So I held a bitter little heart toward her for a while, because she did not attend his service nor his repast or anything like that. So I was kind of irritated with her, and I was just like, I have to remember that I get mad at people for not being like I am. And sometimes you have to remember that there's nothing wrong with being different. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I hope all you guys know that. Like, literally, there's nothing wrong with being different from other people. You're not going to find people that are exactly like you. Like, there's no fucking way. So, you got to know that people are not going to do things the way that you do them. I actually got into a few words with a family member of mine a few weeks back, and it was brought up about us not inviting each other to certain things, and I honestly, I can't say I'm petty Betty. It's just I treat people how they treat me. So you don't invite me to your things, I'm not gonna invite you to my things. That's just how I am, because I feel that you don't want to be in my presence. So why force it? I'm not big on forcing shit. So I protect my mental illness at all costs. Just recently, I found out, I probably will discuss this with you guys another time. I have not really discussed it with anybody but one other person. My friend and one other person, because she put up a post about something that you don't know about. And we normally talk about our mental illness because we both have bipolar disorder. But there was something new that I was not aware that I was diagnosed with. It was not shared with me. And the reason that it wasn't, because my last visit with my psychiatrist from that particular place, I flipped out on him really, really bad, and he was trying to get me to calm down, and I was yelling at him, and I dismissed the call. Like, I dismissed the call. I did not want to speak with him because he really pissed me off so bad. I feel like when you're dealing with people, you come at them a certain way. It's like you just don't, come at a person some way that you would be uncomfortable if it was you. That's how I feel. I feel like everybody should treat people how they want to be treated. You wouldn't want a person to come at you a certain type of way, so don't come at me a certain type of way. So that's just how I feel about shit. Like, I live by that rule. Like, treat me how you want me to want to be treated. Don't treat me any different, because I'm just not gonna fuck with you. I know some people say, well, you take stuff way too seriously. I just brush stuff under the rug. I don't want to be around no fake shit. Like, I'm not doing it with you. I'm not faking with you. Like, I'm not faking with nobody. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. We don't fuck around. Like, I'm not gonna keep trying to force something that I feel that is just not naturally there anymore. I don't have the patience nor the time for it. And my mental health, to me, is more important. And if I feel like you're about to make me flip the fuck out, which is something that I've always had an issue with, but I really didn't know that all of the things that I was doing in my past, not now, because I have really learned how to chill out on a lot of stuff. The trash people are just picking up. They are so fucking annoying. I wish y'all could see it. I wish I could flip it. I think I can flip it, turn it, to show y'all how they just fucking get the trash and the shit just be flying all over the floor. Like, these people trash are literally just flying all over the fucking floor. But anyway, I just feel like the things that I didn't know about mental illness, I didn't know that a lot of things I was doing were just all episodes I was having due to my mental illness. And, my mother, I love her to death, but she did not, back in those days, I think they were afraid for people to be labeled with mental illness. But I feel like you're doing a disadvantage to your child if you do not get them help with their mental illness. That's a big deal. I feel like my mother knew something was wrong with me. She knew I was different, and my mother did nothing. And, of course, they give out whoopings. Back in the days, they whipped your ass, but to not notice that your child is different in a way and they may need a little help, that is a big disadvantage to you. It took me a while to really get on that level, but I had to remember that for my child, that was what was best. There was no way that I was going to ignore the fact that she was different. I had to make sure that more importantly, that it did not rip off to anyone else. Like, she's not going to harm or do anything to anybody else. So I had to make sure, like, I was not going to ignore the fact that she was different. Like, I was not going to do that. And my mother did that to me. So I spent years not being treated for mental illness and always only thinking I had anxiety. Like, I only thought I had anxiety for so many years until when they told me, no, that what you did, that, when I got to go into my psychiatrist visits, and I started, telling them different things and started talking to them different things, they was like, Miss Woodson, that's not anxiety. That's not normal. That is a disorder. Like, you have this, you have that. And it was a lot for me to take in. And I think my newest diagnosis, which I've literally had for years and did not know, that one kind of blew me back a bit. But I thought about the things that I had done in the past, and I saw where they could have gotten it from. It's just trash blowing everywhere. I'm gonna have to go put my damn gloves on. Y'all are so fucking annoying. I fucking can't stand y'all lazy asses. It's been a lot to adjust to. I would say that. I used to say years ago that I felt that I would never be married. Like, I would never get married. And then a lot of you know that I was in a long relationship of 9 years, and I have ended that. How do I feel now about ending it? I hate I did it. The reason, because it's not that I don't feel, it's just that now somebody else would have to get to know me. Like, I would have, and with the mental illness, I feel like people are not going to take you serious, because you are different. And I feel like being different is just a wonderful thing. Like, I wouldn't dare want to be like anybody else. Like, so everything that I've done, I have no regrets, like, on things that I've done. But, I just feel like he knew me already but I do feel like choosing me was not a bad idea. Giving people chances to do things to you more than one time. I still love him. I do still wish that we were a family, because I feel like it would be so much easier, because you see people just doing some of the craziest things on the news, and I would have to get to, know somebody new. And the way my anxiety is set up, I just can't do it. So I do feel like I'm at a point, and it really does hurt that I probably will be alone for the rest of my life at this point, because my anxiety, the way my mind is set up, I won't be able to get to know anyone like I got to know him. It was hard for me to let that happen. And he's gotten most of my 30s, all of my younger years. In addition to the 9 years, I also was a side chick for 2 years, and I think I've been knowing him a total of like 12 years or so. So disappointed to say the least, but I feel like choosing me is the best thing that I could have done for myself. Now, the only thing now is realizing that all these things, I do have all these things going on in my mind, and I don't want to put that on anybody to accept, because it's not like I'm going to flip the fuck out and do anything to anybody. But the way my mind works, I just don't have the time and patience to play with anybody else. I just feel like I won't take it very well the next time. I won't take it very well next time. So, I just feel like, take care of yourself. Like, if you feel that something is keeping you from being the best you that you can be, take care of that. Don't let nothing stand in your way. No matter, it's bad to label yourself. Oh, baby, these eyebrows, honey. It is hard to label yourself. The people like, now you've been labeled as a mental patient. It's not a bad thing. Like, it's not a bad thing. I feel like, let it out, because holding it in, so many people hold this stuff in, and you really don't know how hard that can really be on you. So you just got to stop holding that in. Don't let anybody stand in your way of you doing what's best for you. So treating my mental illness, I think it's been best for me. So I'm doing everything that I possibly can. I can say this. I'm trying to do everything I can to take care of my mental illness. My mother, taking care of her full time, that is a very big bag on my mental. I have to be in another video with that, because I don't want to make it seem like, I'm glad my mother is still here. There's a lot of people whose parents aren't here, but it's tough. It's tough to try to handle your mental illness and have so many other people that are relying on you to be who you are to them, and you just don't feel like you can do that some days. So, I love to make these videos and tell you guys about this, because there are a lot of us that are struggling in that department, and we don't want to tell anybody, or you feel like people are going to judge you. I'm one that I don't give a damn about people judging me. I have done so many things over my years of 42 years, and I have always been very blunt about a lot of the things that I've done, and I've never been afraid of what people thought of me for that, because I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for that. Like, literally, I wouldn't be the person I am today. So I just feel like, get it off your chest. Like, I'm not going to try to be somebody that I can't. And then there's no one that can make me feel that they are better than me. Like, I fucking can't stand it. There are people I cut off just for that. Like, if you feel like you're better than me, why are we fucking around? Like, it's making no sense to me. Like, the math is not mathing. If I feel like you're being unnecessarily messy, I just cut you off. Because my temper is going to go from 0 to 10 real quick. And then I'm turned up. My heart is panting. And when my heart is panting and I feel like my anxiety is rushing and I'm already too mad, I can't calm myself down, I don't like that feeling for my body. So I'm just going to cut you off. I'm just going to cut you off, because there's no need to do that. I feel like at a big old age of 42, we shouldn't still be battling with people about how to treat us. I shouldn't have to tell you how to treat me. We grown ass people. Everybody should be treating people how they want to be treated. Just as simple as that. So I just wanted to come give you guys a little life update on how this mental health journey is going. It's going. To say the least. I miss you guys so much. There's going to be a lot of content. I know around the holidays I do a lot of stuff. I'm going to try to do the whole month of Christmas this year. I always go into a mental episode through the middle, and just stop recording. And I think that's my biggest mistake. I give up on this way too easy when I'm irritated about something else, like with my life, and I should be vlogging it. Like my meltdowns, I should be vlogging it. Even if I'm in the fucking closet with irritated, I should be fucking vlogging it. There's a lot of people, oh, I don't want people in my business. I ain't got no business, because it ain't nothing going on but mental health issues. That's simple as that. Like, just, I want it to be documented. In case I flip the fuck out on somebody, they can be like, oh, she had already let us know. That's where I'm at with it. Like, if I'm not gonna tell, like, I'm not gonna be up here telling y'all too much, but mental health wise, I see a lot of that going on. You know, you see on the news where people are offing people can't accept, when people want to leave them alone. Those are all, that's mental health issues. All that stuff is, their mind is not there, and there's no way they were normal, and nobody noticed. So, with that being said, you guys know what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to hit that like button. It's free. You know, it doesn't cost you no money. So hit the like button for your girl. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos of like this. Mental health. I still do a lot of other stuff too. I'm sorry, y'all. I have not been giving y'all my 100%, but we're going to get back there. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell so that you can know every time your girl posts a video. See you guys in the next video.